1-2. Can you hear us loud and clear? Can you hear us loud and clear? That is the question. Hopefully it is working and you can hear us loud and clear. Poole Town did go into the break with a 1-0 lead in this game. The goal scorer today was Shaquille Gwengwe. There are 45 minutes still ahead of us here at Tattenham for either side to get a goal in this game. Hopefully it is Poole who get the second rather than Basingstoke getting their first, but it was an enjoyable first half, wasn't it, Jacob?
Yeah, great watch, brilliant for us. We've started as we mean to go on from that second half at Farnham. Yeah, really looking to put Basingstoke to the sword here and shooting now in front of the shed end. I think is going to be a huge boost for us. You get that second goal. Don't want to jinx it, but I think we'll be in the driving seat for another 3 points.
Well, I can't see any half-time changes out there. Poole Town players are still emerging out from the tunnel for the second half here at Tattenham. I can't expect we will be making any changes based off that first half, in all honesty. The referee coming out with the ball in his hand. So we have 45 minutes still to play. I think as it stands at the moment, I don't have access to my phone, but I think this result may have taken us up to third as it stands, which is where we want to be.
Yeah, it's very, very close. If we were to, if Gosport win, they don't go third? No, I don't think they do. No, I can't remember who's got better goal difference, to be honest. But us and Gosport and Wimborne and Uxbridge will all be locked on points if we all win. So if that is the case, we will all be locked on points and goal difference will be the key. So it's going to be really important for us to, you know, if we do get the 3 points, but do it in some style. I absolutely can. Basingstoke to get us underway in this second half, shooting from left to right in their yellow and blue stripes. Poole in red and white, shooting from right to left towards the shed end as the ball is hoofed in the air and taken down nicely by Basingstoke's number 7. Micah Hill intervenes as the second half is underway.
You expecting more of the same in this 45 minutes compared to the first half, would you say, Jacob?
Absolutely more of the same. I think Shaq now is going to be so confident with the way that we led in this game. He'll be looking to get definitely 1 or 2 more. Another hat-trick for him. That'd be like 3 hat-tricks, 4 hat-tricks this season. Anyways, absolutely mental. Yeah, I mean, just more of the same from us. Try and limit Basingstoke to any chances. They haven't had anything, to be honest. And yeah, let's go into this. Let's get an early goal in the second half and, you know, cement our position.
Harvey Slade now, good ball into Shaquille Gwengwe, ball in behind and it was almost through to Antonio Diaz. Billy Lowe's on the edge, battling away. IK Hill looking to get there first. Lowe's does well to win it back and Hill sets it back to Ryan Campbell. Good. Inside now to Josh McCormick. Charlie Davis round the corner onto Antonio Diaz. Sets it onto his left foot, ball into the area and it's good defending back there from Basingstoke, and it started this half as similar fashion to the first.
Yeah, absolutely. On the front foot, using that space down the flanks. Again, Diaz's side has been where all the space has been. Let's see what we can do.
IK Hill now. Ryan Campbell flicking it round the corner. Basingstoke do well to win it back and are now looking to break forward down that left-hand side. Really important foot in there. Ryan Campbell into Shaquille Gwengwe. Slightly heavy touch there and it goes back to Joel Halliday in goal. Once again,
really not a really poor kick.
Although Basingstoke breaking forward now with their first real chance of the game, and he's there once again. Owen Dawes, an interesting back pass there. Didn't think it was making its way to Adam Parks for a second.
It's a great ball.
Ball over the top, looking for Diaz, and it'll go all the way through to Halliday. And I'll play on that far side. Harvey Slade now.
Keep the ball.
Corey Jordan all the way back to Adam Parks. You can see the ball skidding off really, the wet surface out there.
Yeah, it's almost maybe going to hold up a bit more in this second half now.
Oh, come on. Basingstoke with the ball on the halfway line at the moment, and they're starting to find a little bit more space in the midfield at the start of the second half compared to what they did in the first. Good ball down the left-hand side this time onto Josh Green. Green Shoots goalwards, ball into the area, well dealt with, falls out to the edge, and maybe a chance to shoot from there. Onto DeAndre Brown now. Overlap of Marcus Johnson-Schuster, and it's really good defending back there from Ryan Campbell. James Clark back to Joel Halliday.
Good.
Paul continuing to press high, but Basingstoke just about played out the press
He's
there.
not even meant to play that there. He just kicked it and it's completely split our midfield.
Josh Green keeping it in play on that left-hand side. Joe O'Loughlin playing it over the top, and it will be a Poole Town throw-in. I don't believe either side has made a half-time change in this game. Thrown on the far side. Should be taken by Josh McCormick. On to Owen Dora. If you're just joining us here, the second half has just got underway. Poole Town leading by 1-0. Ryan Campbell needs to be careful here. Dispossessed, but Poole do well to win it back. Basingstoke continuing to press high at the start of the second half. Dore back to Parks. He needs to be really careful now. Into Ryan Campbell. And I tell you what, there's 4 Basingstoke players around the Poole backline there, but we've done so well to play out the press. Although saying that, Davis has travelled it back into a dangerous area, and Owen Dore's given it away. Good composed defending by Corey Jordan there to pick up the pieces.
To exploit the space again. Antonio Diaz is in so much. Parksy can find him here. And that's much better. Out to McCormick now, who looks for Diaz in a lot of space again. Diaz tries to flick the ball onto Wendray. They won't get there. Basingstoke being the better side at the start of this second half.
It could be a chance for them to come forward here on the overlap. Corey Jordan is there
Can't
first.
keep the ball.
Basingstoke enjoying the spells of possession at the moment, aren't they?
Absolutely, they absolutely are. And we're struggling to get anything on the ball in the second half at the moment. Reminds me a bit of the Farnham game where you have all the chances and next half it flips on its head.
Another ball played down that left-hand side, and will go into the hands of Adam Parks. We do certainly need to be careful of not letting Basingstoke create too many chances in this game and put it to bed more than anything.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It's going to be really important to get that second goal.
This goes back to Halliday. The scoreline here at Tattenham is currently 1-0 to the Dolphins. Shaquille Gwenge opening the scoring on the 21st minute. Hopefully everything's working loud and clear so far this afternoon. You're enjoying the live commentary with us. Here's Josh Green. Slade continuing to press high. Slade takes a nibble at his man, and that will be a free kick to Basingstoke in their own half. Joel Halliday did sign on a short-term loan from QPR just yesterday. Ball down the line. Ryan Campbell is there first, although Basingstoke continuing to press high. Back to Owen Dore. I think our back four has been really resolute so far today, Jacob. Yeah,
Basingstoke haven't really had a shot on goal. Parks hasn't had much to do. But I think it's their press which is causing us a lot of problems.
Dave Coutinho says, decent coverage, lads. Thank you as a Basingstoke fan. I hope our commentary is as neutral as possible. We do try our best to learn the Basingstoke players' names and facts about them as well. So we hope you're enjoying. Throwing on the near side to Marcus Johnson-Schuster on the halfway line. Still 1-0 to Poole. Set back, Johnson-Schuster there first. It's not a bad ball round the corner. Johnson-Schuster again. Happy just to keep the ball at the moment for Basingstoke. Finds James Clark, and Johnson-Schuster's got a little bit of space. Looking for DeAndre Brown, and Ryan Campbell is there first. The linesman's flag goes up. And I think on retrospect we'll probably take the throw-in all honesty, Jacob.
Yeah, I thought somebody was in there, but too fair. We've got to look to keep the ball now. Really got to look to keep it. Basingstoke's press, I don't think they'll be able to keep this press up. A little bit like Farnham we saw in the first half, all over us on Tuesday with that press, and then second half just sat off us. Oh, good.
Really nice ball there into Shaquille Gwenge. Sets it back to Diaz. Slade now on the halfway line. Needs some options, and it's a poor ball, and that's not like Harvey Slade there.
Nah, just poor. Basingstoke being by far the better side in the second half.
We really need to get going, don't we? And to be honest, good link up there, and Josh McCormick getting there first, and needs to be careful with Josh Green over on that far side. Back to Corey Jordan. Ball round the corner and Paul do really nicely to play out of the press again. Slade plays it off his man and wins a throw-in on that near side over there. I think it's Chris Campbell warming up over there at the moment. Another strong bench, just like Tuesdays. Today we've got the likes of AO, Chris Campbell, Josh Staunton's even on the bench. Then your man that you picked up on before today's game was Salim Said. You were kind of surprised he wasn't starting, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I thought he was absolutely brilliant when he came on. But I also think everybody might get on today, to be honest, on that bench. Everyone can impact the game. Staunton's come on and maybe slot in for one of the centre backs. Obviously Chris and Salim come on, a bit more in attack. So yeah, it's a really good strong bench to have. Oh my God.
It's a poor ball there. Basingstoke just looking to keep the ball at the moment. Set it back to James Clark, the centre half who actually used to play up top when he was signed back in 2022 from Bracknell Town. Josh Green flicking it over the top. Back to Green again. Playing it forward, although Owen Dawes there first. Billy Lowe's and Harvey Slade with the ball. Here is Slade now. Playing it over the top, looking for Antonio Diaz, who's made a great run forward down that right flank. Diaz now looking to go inside the area. Still Antonio Diaz driving forward, plays it off his man and wins a corner kick for Paul.
Done well, but you think he's got a Shaq's there. He's in acres of space on the edge. Just pull it back to him and he can unleash. But again, very good play. Harvey Slade finding Diaz in all the space, all the time in the world. And another corner. It must be about our 8th corner of the game.
Well, you'd certainly think so, wouldn't you? Antonio Diaz is set to take this one, and I wouldn't mind a corner goal at this stage in the game, in all honesty. We haven't scored too often from set pieces so far this season, bar penalties, in fairness. Antonio Diaz to take. The referee just having a quick word with a few players inside the area. I believe it may be Shaquille Gwengwe and Marcus Johnston-Schuster. Right under the goalkeeper's nose, Joel Halliday. We haven't actually seen how good of a shot stopper he is in today's game so far. We've seen his distribution's not the best, but Antonio Diaz now have a chance to swing the ball into the area. And he does just that. It's a really good ball in there, and it's punched away by the goalkeeper. Back out to Diaz. Chipped into the box once again, looking for Shaquille Gwengwe. And the goalkeeper gets a punch on it to deal with it once again. Looks like it may have gone out of play for another corner kick here, Jacob.
Offside.
Offside, rather. Interesting. I'm not too sure who was offside there. Scoreline here, 55 minutes into this one. Poole Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. As the visitors look to get on with the game very quickly. Here's Josh Green with the ball. Set back to James Clark. It's starting to become a little bit nippy out there at the moment. You can feel the frostiness about this.
The rain, and yeah, it's just a horrible day all around, but it'll be a lot better if we can get these 3 points.
Halliday launching it long once again. Slade is there first. And he finds the Basingstoke man down the left-hand side. James Clark now. Good switch out to Johnston-Schuster. Basingstoke just keeping the ball at the back. They've definitely grown into this game as it's gone on.
That's good.
And the referee allowing the game to continue despite claims that the ball was out of play. Basingstoke on the front foot through Tom Blake as Slade bundled into him there and given away a free kick right on the very edge of the area for Basingstoke.
This is a great position for Basingstoke, and Ayo's coming on this early.
Well, it's an interesting one there. Ayo coming on to replace IK Hill. Slightly surprising, but we do know IK Hill didn't start on Tuesday, was out through illness. Maybe that's playing into the part of the substitution?
Yeah, it's weird, but you're thinking kind of this early on in the game, you'd think you maybe get to 60th minute.
I think it's fair to say we probably haven't seen the best of Ayo in a Poole Town shirt yet, albeit I don't think he's actually... I think he may have started one game, in all honesty. He's had very limited minutes out there on the playing surface, but now he's got 35 minutes or so to really prove himself and go and maybe get a goal or something.
It's maybe the time now where he's fully fit, he's ready to play. You know, a lot more time than he had been, obviously just coming on for 5-10 minutes. And I saw him shooting in the warm-up, he looked ready for it, so let's hope that he's up for this today.
I believe it's going to be James Clark to take. We know he can play pretty much anywhere on the football pitch. Let's see how good his free kick ability is. Johnston-Schuster's an option down the right-hand side. I think it might be DeAndre Brown also standing over it. Be interesting to see which one lines up and takes the shot here. Fired goalwards, it's brilliant, and it's tipped onto the bar on the follow-up, and it's wide by Johnston Schuster, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Well, I don't know how he's missed that, Jacob.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have been offside anyway, but what a free kick that is. And what a save. What a save from Adam Parks. Tips it onto the crossbar. And Johnston Schuster there, I think he's offside, is he?
I don't think he was. I think it's a goal kick.
I don't know what they're appealing about, but yeah, it's a rising ball, and he's got the whole goal gaping, and misses.
Put it wide.
Another let-off, but Basingstoke, if they scored then, they would have deserved it. Based on this, opening 10-15 minutes in the second half, they would have deserved that.
And I don't think it can be understated just how fantastic that save was from Adam Parks to tip onto the bar. And then on the follow-up, Johnston Schuster somehow putting it wide of the post. But that's the chance that Basingstoke have in this game. And if we don't put it to bed,
absolutely,
they're going to score, inevitably. Owen Dorr now. Still 1-0 to the Dolphins here. Ayo with his first touch of the ball. Falls back to Ryan Campbell, skips round DeAndre Brown. Inside now to Billy Lowe's.
Yeah, we've just got to play out of this press now. We play out of the press, we'll get a lot of space. Like that.
Lowe's looking for the run of Ayo, could be in behind it. Ayo progressing forward onto Shaquille Gwengwe, and the flag's up against Gwengwe. That's a huge chance.
How is he offside? There's no way he's offside.
Ayo playing it through, and Gwengwe was through on goal, put it wide anyway, but the flag goes up and denies him, even if he did score on his one-on-one.
That's what I mean, you play out of the press, you get chances like that. They exploit a lot of men, Basingstoke, and to be fair, it's been working for them in this second half. But there, we play it through, and Ayo maybe could have kept that.
Well, in all fairness, I think it was a great ball through to Shaq, but what touch. Fantastic control from Gwengwe, and he's played Antonio Diaz through. Paul Talent certainly back on the tracks now. Diaz up against his man and has just been caught on the ball there. Paul continuing to press high. Slade's done really well to win it back into Sugar. Gwengwe on the turn, and it's a big stop by Halliday. Gwengwe going close again. Paul Talent all over them at the moment.
Just lost his balance there, Shaq. It's on the turn, it's on his weaker foot. Again, just lost balance. But yeah, this last literally 2-minute spell, we've been better. I think, like I said, the press, Basingstoke want to be able to keep it up for a while, and Ayo's not tracking his man. This is what Ike is good at. Ayo's left this number 11 here free. DeAndre Brown, he's left him completely free.
The referee's just going to have a quick word with Harvey Slade here.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, hasn't he? Slowly.
I don't think he's going to show him a yellow card. And Basingstoke are lining up a substitution of their own at the moment. I think that says 16 on their board over there. And it's going to be the number 9, Dan Rowe, to depart. This is Dan Rowe's third spell at Southern League club so far this season, after spells with Gosport and Uxbridge. And it's going to be Liam Ferdinand to come on, who is a natural number 9 and certainly knows where the back of the net is.
Yeah, they've got some good threat on the bench like us. And certainly, the only chance they've had is from a set piece. So again here, they'll have another chance.
Josh McCormick. Looks like he's been shrugged down to the ground over there, and that will be a free kick to Paul Town. Adam Parks going over to take. Paul Town still leading by 1. We've passed the hour mark now at Tatton. The rain has not stopped out there so far today. I'm sure Staunce is not too pleased with the condition of the pitch, knowing that we also have a game on Tuesday against Tiverton Town here at Tatton. Make sure you're heading down to Tattenham for that one. Ball launched long. Shaquille Gwengwe leaps, does not win his header. Harvey Slade jumps into the challenge and does well down that right-hand side. Still coming forward, Harvey Slade. Back to, I think it was Antonio Diaz over there. Ball flicked round the corner from Ayo. Diaz again. Set back to Josh McCormick. Ball whipped into the box. Really good ball to the back post, and it's onto the roof of the net. But I tell you what, it wasn't a bad ball in at all.
Yeah, unlucky, nearly looped in that top left corner. I think we've kind of settled now a little bit. Basingstoke standing off us a little bit more now with that press. And it's getting very cold now.
It certainly is. It's absolutely freezing out there. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Slim Side place Antonio Diaz in shortly.
I think we've got to definitely get a second in this game. Get a second, it's a mountain to climb for Basingstoke.
Really good challenge from Billy Lowe's once again, and Paul coming forward with the ball. Here's Charlie Davis now. Davis back to Ryan Campbell. Goes all the way back to Owen Dorr. Basingstoke continuing to press high through the recently introduced Liam Ferdinand. Here's Owen Dorr. Plays it down the left-hand side, looking for the run of Charlie Davis, and it will go all the way behind for a goal kick. Still 1-0 to the Dolphins here. Well, I don't think today's game has been as high quality as the one on Tuesday against Farnham Town, but it's certainly been
Absolutely
a good effort for non-league football.
Exactly, both teams trying to play it on the ground. No team trying to, hoof it long and things like that. Basingstoke trying to play nice football as well, and that's why they're in the top half of the Southern League.
Here's Ayo now, driving forward.
Brilliant.
And switches it to the right-hand side. Josh McCormick with a chance to come forward now for Poole Town. Still McCormick from the edge, ball in behind. Here's Gwengwe inside the area, looking to get it across, and it will go behind for another Poole Town corner.
Yeah, it could again. Ayo there, linking it up really nicely, spreading it to the opposite flank. And we've had so many corners in this game. Let's see if we can capitalise from one.
Well, I think Antonio Diaz is going to take this one. We may be lining up a substitution here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, maybe not. Not too sure. I think the corner's going to be taken anyway. Corner kick for Poole Town. Antonio Diaz the taker. Charlie Davis waiting on the edge of the area. Billy Lowes is back with Ryan Campbell and Josh McCormick. Diaz to take. Ball into the area. It's not a bad ball to the front post, and it's headed behind for, another corner.
Yeah, you think Basingstoke clearing well. And, it's got to just be central, I think. Nobody really running across the near post to flick on.
Antonio Diaz lining up to take this corner kick once again. Diaz, ball into the box. Not a bad ball in there, right to the back post.
It again. See, that's a really dangerous ball. It's in the right area, but everybody's kind of bunched in that central area. If somebody's at the far post, it's a free header. Basingstoke with it now at the back. 65 minutes gone. Poole Town 1, Basingstoke 0.
Joel Halliday set to launch this one forward. It does exactly that. Billy Lowes getting in the way of the ball. Here's Harvey Slade. Onto Josh McCormick. Flick round the corner by Diaz. McCormick again, still coming forward here for Poole. McCormick from range! Oh, it's just wide of the post from Josh McCormick. A fantastic long-range effort there. So close to doubling our lead.
Great effort, brilliant link-up. It has been all game between Diaz and McCormick. Just flicks it back to the number 2, who from miles out takes a pop shot, and I tell you what, it wasn't far away at all. And I think Charlie Davis is going to be replaced.
I think that might be Basingstoke sub.
Oh. Yeah, you are right.
Basingstoke's number 8, Ben Cook, coming off. And the number 11, DeAndre Brown, coming off as well for the number 12, Connor Barrett, a young winger who joined from Didcot last season. I didn't actually pick up who the other sub was coming on there, if he turns around. 15, that is Harris, also coming onto the field. Now for the Poole Town sub,
we thought it would be. And Chris Campbell's also going to come on as well.
Antonio Diaz departing. And Salim Saeed coming on, and Charlie Davis is also going off for Chris Campbell.
So what does that mean now? Who's going to slot into midfield?
Salim in the 10.
Yeah,
maybe?
I think we're going to have to shift to a 4-2-3-1, definitely.
Well, they're certainly two players that you want to be bringing on.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. This is now, both attacking changes. This is what we want to do.
Salim Saeed and Christian Campbell both coming on. We've now used 3 subs so far this afternoon. Josh Staunton and Henry Spalding still waiting on the bench. Halliday to launch this one forward. Harvey Slater's there first. Gwengwe flicking around the corner. Really nice link up by Salim Saeed and Gwengwe. Salim Saeed driving forward down that left flank. Good ball into Ayo. Looks to skip round his man. Basingstoke do well, and they've looked for Liam Ferdinand up against Owen Dorr here, and it's a good ball into Harris. It's good defending by Harvey Slade as the ball goes out of play on the near side. Well, a lot of changes just a few moments ago. It'll be really interesting to see how they impact this game.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely have a positive impact. We saw Salim just getting on the ball there. And I think the defence has just got to stay resolute now, and let's try and open Basingstoke up and get another one.
Well, Corey Jordan continuing to press on the goal, and he's almost got the deflection going in his favour. Well, you mentioned earlier in today's game,
didn't I say earlier about how we never seem to get anything like that? Corey Jordan has chased that ball down. Normally for the other team, that'd ping off him and go into the back of the net, but for us, it goes out for a Basingstoke throw.
Corey Jordan there first. Definitely a contender for man of the match so far today. Here's Chris Campbell on the edge of the area. Back to Slim Said. All Pool Town at the moment. Slim Said looking to create an opening for himself. Ball whipped to the back stick. Shaquille Gwengwe brings it under. Still battling away inside the area. And Basingstoke do well to deal with it. But we're creating chance after chance in this game at the moment.
It's only a matter of time, I think, now. Basingstoke kind of struggling to get out. Only a matter of time before we surely get a second.
Ryan Campbell doing well to keep the pressure on. Switches it to Harvey Slade, who, well, Josh McCormick does really well to get there first. Still Josh McCormick coming forward, looking for Chris Campbell in behind. Keeps it alive. Chris Campbell back to Ayo now. Ayo taking on his man. It's going into the area. Still Ayo, still alive. Shoves one to the floor. Does well to hold on to the ball too. Set back to Ryan Campbell in a crossing position. Campbell, ball into the area, and it's dealt with by Basingstoke again, who launch it long. Well, looking for Liam Ferdinand, who's got Corey Jordan to deal with. Liam Ferdinand's done well to hold on to the ball, and there could be a break on here for the visitors. Ball over the top, and Ryan Campbell does really well to get there first. Slade.
Got to capitalise now. Got to capitalise.
Well, end-to-end action at the moment as Chris Campbell travelling forward with the ball. Still Chris Campbell onto Slim Said, who's onside. Still Said. Dribbling into the area, side, ball in behind onto Harvey Slade, chance to have a ball, fires across the face of goal, and it's just wide. I'm not sure how that has not been converted home. Shaquille Gwengwe was coming in on it and just couldn't get that vital touch to put it home.
Ah, that is so unlucky. It's an absolutely superb move, and I think the surface has not helped there. Zipped away from Shaq, but so good in this last 5 minutes. We're really looking to get this second, and a deserved second as well in this game. Not long left though.
And that is the worry. The longer this game goes on, the more doubt it puts in your mind that Basingstoke will grab a late equaliser or something. 20 minutes to play. Pool Town still leading by 1 here at Tatnam. Launch long. Lowe's is there first. Ayo brings it under. Onto Saeed. Ball round the corner to Chris Campbell. Slightly heavy touch. Manages to keep it alive though. Ball up in the air. Both sides battling away. Back to Billy Lowe's now. Onto Josh McCormick. Tries getting away from Josh Green over there, and the referee
Josh McCormick's been brilliant today. He's been absolutely superb. Really good going forward.
I mean, Josh McCormick has improved so much, hasn't he, over the last 2 months?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be hard as a new player coming into a completely new team.
Chris Campbell now. Set back to McCormick again. Ball inside to Saeed, and it's brilliant footwork from Salim Saeed. It's brilliant to watch too.
Come on.
And that'll be a clear yellow card on the edge of the area. Well, I'll be shocked if the referee doesn't produce a yellow card for that foul,
Probably
in all honesty.
And I don't think, well, fans want someone to shoot from here, but I think it might be a little bit too far out. Maybe not though.
It was Connor Barrett who brought his man down. And it will be a free kick on the edge of the area here. Chris Campbell and Ayo both standing over this one. Who do you reckon's going to line this one up?
I think it will be Chris, because I actually saw them practicing this at half time, so hopefully it pays off.
Still 1-0 to the Dolphins as it stands. 71 minutes on the clock. Chris Campbell and Ayo standing over this free kick here. The referee just putting the Basingstoke players in the wall. On the referee's whistle. Chris Campbell will be the one to take.
It's miles out.
It's about 28 or so yards out, I'd say. Chris Campbell lining this one up. Does shoot goalwards, slips as he takes. Oh, ball still alive in the box, and it almost fell to Shaquille Gwengwe in there. Well, you mentioned they were practicing it at half-time.
Yeah,
I don't think they expected.
No, I didn't think that was set up for that, really, but there we are.
It's a great ball from Halliday, and Billy Lowe's there first again. Ball round the corner into Ayo. Billy Lowe still battling away. Basingstoke do well to hold on to the ball in the centre of the park, but Poole continuing to press so high at the moment.
No, we are. We really are. But we've also got to be careful we don't leave gaps. We don't, we've got the lead here. Let's not, let's go for it, but let's also be, good at the back.
Josh Green with the ball down that left-hand side as it's become really, really chilly out there now. Luckily we're tucked away in a stand with lots of people at the moment, so providing us with a little bit of warmth. Here is Salim Saeed skipping round another man onto Shaquille Gungwe. Plays the ball down the left-hand side, almost looking for Ayo, who's trying to get there first. Salim Saeed picks up the loose ball, still Saeed. Onto his right foot now, trying to create an opportunity for himself. Saeed just can't find Chris Campbell there. Both sides battling away on the edge of the area. Salim Saeed giving it away, and now Basingstoke looking to break. And we are leaving ourselves a little bit vulnerable at the back, aren't we, Jacob?
We've got to capitalise now. There again, Shaq tries to play the ball, it's unlucky. But you get one of those right, and you've got to take your chances.
Here's Harvey Slade now. Skips around his man with ease. It's brilliant from Harvey Slade. Out to Ayo down this left-hand side now. Taking on Marcus Johnson-Schuster. Ryan Campbell again. Saeed, great touch out his feet, skips around his man again. And the referee waving it away.
That is ridiculous.
And I think you can hear the frustration
Stopped it with his hand
from around us. I mean, Salim Saeed has been unbelievable since he's come on. Absolutely unbelievable. Billy Lowe's into Saeed again. Back to Billy Lowe's, just couldn't bring it under on his foot. Basingstoke try and play their way out of the break.
But they can't. Got to give it to Chris.
Here is Chris Campbell.
Oh, that's a foul. I mean, this is all Basingstoke's game is now. Disruptors, frustration. This is all they want to do.
Well, it really is all Poole Town at the moment. We've been on top for about 20 consecutive minutes here, but we still have not found the back of the net for our second. Chris Campbell slightly further out than his last one. Be interesting to see if he goes for goal again. I can, well, put my money on this one being more of a cross, would you say? Ball taken quickly, unexpectedly too, and Shaquille Gwengwe's been shoved into the barriers over there. The game is allowed to continue. Owen Dorr there first.
Come on.
Both sides battling away in the midfield at the moment. Josh McCormick shoving Josh Dolling, but Basingstoke allowed to come forward with it once again. Josh McCormick trying his best to get back at his man. Here's Green. Going forward down that left-hand side and skips round Chris Campbell. Ball into the area for Basingstoke now, not really dealt with, and here's the chance for the visitors. Shot goalwards, and it's just wide of the post. Well, we've mentioned it multiple times, Jacob, but that's how close they can come.
It's what you fear. You get a 1-0 lead, and you can't capitalise, and you can't get that second, and it all comes down to things like this. If that goes in there, that's their first chance of the game, and it's 1-1, and then it's game on. And we've really got to clear this corner now, because this is where it could come from.
Basingstoke corner. Whipped into the area, headed away by Harvey Slade, and Slade's there on the follow-up. Another player who's certainly a contender for man of the match so far today. You've got a difficult job picking that. Chance now on the edge for Basingstoke, and it's a good block by the Poole defence. We're struggling to clear our line at the moment. Basingstoke dribbling into the area, shot goalwards, and it's drilled into the side netting. I mean, for a second there, it looked like it may have beaten Adam Parks, but Basingstoke growing into this game despite all of Poole's domination.
Yeah, and I think we all knew it would. This was going to happen. Unfortunately, this has sometimes been the story of us. We get the lead, we play really well, but you can't keep it. At the end of the day, if you're racing for the playoffs, it's the 3 points which matter. Doesn't matter how you get it.
Adam Parks with the goal kick here. Launched long. Chris Campbell looking to leap for it. It'll go out for a Poole Town throw-in on that left-hand side over there. Josh McCormick throwing it into play. Gwengwe onto Saeed. Ball in behind, looking for Ayo.
Oh, he's offside.
He's offside. And he can't find the back of the net anyway. Another chance there for Paul with the ball in behind.
Yeah, massive chance
Just
again.
wide this time.
Massive chance again. But look, really not long left. Let's see what scores on the doors are.
Free kick now for Basingstoke.
2-1 up against Dorchester. Gloucester 2, Chertsey 0. Our opponents on Tuesday, Tiverton, are winning away at Gosport.
Wow.
2-1. Hanwell still beating Wimborne. Any new ones? Farnham have gone 3-1 up against Uxbridge. So it's very, very tight in the race for the Southern League playoffs.
Throw in for Paul Town on that far side. Josh McCormick set to take. Slade. Back to McCormick. Plays it into Owen Dorr. Out wide now to Ryan Campbell. Here's Ayo.
Risky.
Parks. Plays it over the top. Up in the air, and Harvey Slade challenging, and he's done so well once again. Harvey Slade continuing to drive forward down that left flank. Overlap now of Salim Said. It falls to Said. Skips around Johnson Schuster with ease. Said shoved to the ground, and the referee somehow lets the game continue. So it should go out of play on this near side. Really good defending there by
Dory!
Owen Dorr up against the Basingstoke number 7, Tom Blake there.
Come on, movement.
Still
Good.
1-0 to the Dolphins. So we've got just over 10 minutes to play. Here's Gwengwe. Ball almost round the corner to Salim Said. Well, it's been a wet and windy one so far out there today on the Tattenham surface, and I think that's reflected in today's game because it's been tough at times, but I think Paul Town have easily been the better of the two sides out there. We just need that second goal in this game. Throw in on the near side, which will be taken by today's skipper, Ryan Campbell, and I think he's also done a stellar job. I think Joe mentioned it, I don't know if he said it in the interview or whether it was talking to us off camera, but he's almost not worth mentioning in post-match interviews because he plays so well week in, week out.
Absolutely.
Here he is again, into Lowe's. Paul still coming forward. Billy Lowe's driving at the Basingstoke defence, ball in behind. And it almost fell to Shaquille Gwengwe. Will be a throw-in on the near side. Basingstoke look like they're tiring out there at the moment.
They do, and I think you get this second goal and it's game, set and match really with 10 minutes plus a little bit of added time left. And they've really got to go for it now. If they want to salvage anything, they've really got to go for it.
Ryan Campbell now set back almost to Harvey Slade on the edge. Basingstoke looking to break through Josh Green this time. Both sides still battling away. Green. McCormick jumps into the challenge, and what a brilliant tackle that is from Josh McCormick to come away with the ball.
Come on, you've got to get running.
Here's Said. Into Chris Campbell. Back to Slim Said. Great touch from him. Driving forward down that right-hand side. Skip round 1, 2, 3. Finds Billy Lowe's almost. Falls to Johnson Schuster rather. Ryan Campbell jumps into his challenge and doesn't win it. Johnson Schuster's played on the overlap, and Basingstoke driving forward now down this right flank. Through the number 10, Josh Dolling, up against Billy Lowe's, who's got back, and Paul have done well to get back in numbers. Basingstoke still on the front foot as it stands though. Here's Harris now from range, shoots goalwards, and it's over the bar.
Not far though, I tell you what, it's rightly so. Basingstoke looking for a route back into the game, and a pop shot from range, and it's really not far away. We really have to find a second in this game because I think we know what's coming.
Parks takes it short to Owen Dorr. Now found Ryan Campbell. Ball into Slim Said, who's done so well onto Ayo. Ayo driving forward down his left-hand side. He's past his man. Ayo into the area now with a chance to make it 2. Shekwil Gwengwe, it's a brilliant stop. Ayo, the full-on fires over. And that's a huge chance once again from Ayo there. And it's not found the back of the net, and it remains 1-0 here at Tattenham.
I mean, how many chances do we want to finish this game off? It's an absolutely brilliant move from Ayo. Gets a shot off, it's a good save. Shaq Gwengwe then has to go, another good save, and Ayo from point blank range should be finding the net. It's a bit like Johnson Schuster's one earlier in the second half. Just puts it over, it's unlucky, it's hard conditions. But we must get that second.
Well, almost seemed destined to find the back of the net. Ayo did so well, and then it fell to him with an open goal similar to Johnson Schuster in the first half, and he didn't convert this time. Slade jumps, wins his header in the middle of the park, still battling away. Green sets it back to Joe O'Loughlin, who was signed from Yate in the summer. Launched over top by Basingstoke. Corey Jordan there first. Ball flicked in behind, and Chris Campbell almost got past his man there, and you can hear the frustration around us at the moment because we just need that second goal in this game. Really Green.
That's not foul.
Referee's done really well to let the game continue there. Harvey Slade now.
Brilliant
Switch
ball.
out to the left-hand side. Here's Ayo. Brings it under. Slim Saeed on the overlap. Here's Slim Saeed into the area once again. Saeed up against his man. Still Slim Saeed. Shoots goalwards. Good block. Falls to Chris Campbell now. Both sides getting in each other's way, and Basingstoke can break.
I mean, you can hear the frustration even from me, and from the fans around. But it is just that end product. At the end of the day, we're creating so much, and it's so positive to see from us. But if you don't put the ball in the back of the net, where's it? And Shaq's got to be on
Campbell
side.
Playing it through to Shaquille Gwengwe, has been forced wide, still alive here for Paul. Shaq onto his left foot, sets it back to Slim Saeed. Here's the chance now, Saeed shoots, it's a great block once again. And Basingstoke just about dealing with our press. Ryan Campbell now rather, still Ryan Campbell, ball in behind. Here's a chance, a brilliant stop again from Halliday. I don't know how we haven't found a second in this game.
Basingstoke are hanging on for their dear lives here. Again, the keeper, Halliday, has made 2 unbelievable saves in the past 5 minutes. I cannot believe we've not taken a second here. And if Basingstoke do get back into this, we'll be wondering how on earth we've not won this game.
Well, it goes behind for another Poole Town corner. It was a fine stop from Joel Halliday in goal. We're almost bemused at the fact we haven't scored 2 goals in this game. It's been all Poole Town for the last 30 minutes or so. It's mind-blowing. Another corner now for the Dolphins. 85 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes of normal time to play. Ball whipped into the area. Good ball in there. Dealt with by Basingstoke. Falls back out to Chris Campbell, who doesn't get there first. Launched long, but Josh McCormick heads it forward. Chris still battling away with his man and has been skipped round.
Good foul.
It was Josh Dolling who skipped round him there. Josh Dolling actually had professional spells out in America with New Mexico United and Spokane Velocity before returning to England in the summer. Did the referee show a yellow card to someone there?
I think it was Harvey Slade.
Harvey Slade being shown a yellow card for maybe talking back to the ref. Not too sure it was the foul. I don't think he was the one that fouled him. The ref's just having a quick word with the Basingstoke manager too before letting the game get back underway. Jacob, have a quick think about who your man of the match is this evening, as we are now into the 86th minute here. You can see there Owen Dorr leading his team and telling them to get up and hold the line high. Basingstoke free kick. Played forward, caught up in the wind a little bit. Corey Jordan jumps and Harvey Slade gets there first.
Come on.
Johnson Schuster heads it up in the air. Harvey Slade, slim side round the corner onto Ayo. Ball breaking forward again. Still Ayo shoves off his man again. Still Ayo coming forward. Had the option of Shaquille Gwengwe and just couldn't find him at the vital moment. And Basingstoke survive again. Ball round the corner. It's a good ball in behind for Basingstoke, and Billy Lowes is there once again. Green manages to keep the ball and finds Harris down the right-hand side now for the visitors. Set back to Green, and Shaquille Gwengwe is dropping back and helping out with the press. Ayo also dropping in too. Chris Campbell continuing to press from the front at the moment. Basingstoke given no rest despite holding onto the ball at the moment. It's Poole Town 1, Basingstoke 0, but ball in behind here. Liam Ferdinand could be in behind for the visitors. Gets it onto his left foot, shoots goalwards, and it's into the hands of Adam Parks, who deals with it easily.
It's the danger. It's the danger. This is what I mean, not going 2-0 up, there's the danger. Basingstoke will get a response, and, fair play to them. Halliday's made some good saves, they defended all right. They could smash and grab a point at the end of this.
Launched long. Chris Campbell looking to get there first. Falls to Harris again. I think if Basingstoke were to get a point out of this game, it would be probably the biggest robbery of the season so far.
Yeah. We've got to get a second. Have to. Simply have to.
4-6-4, I think.
Yeah.
Ryan Campbell playing it over the top, but to no one in red and white. And Basingstoke can look to come forward again as they are slowly growing into this game, and that equalises, creeping round the corner, as much as I hate to say it. Back to Barrett. Josh Green now, played down the left-hand side. Ball into the area for Basingstoke, looking for Ferdinand in there. It's dealt with at the back, but chance now on the edge. Shot goalwards. Oh, it's just over the bar. Well, it's nervy at the moment. It's tense.
It really is. They've settled now in this last 3 minutes.
Well, we're about to get confirmation of the man of the match picked by today's match sponsors. We'll see whether you agree with it, Jacob. Ryan Campbell given man of the match.
Definitely up there.
Would you agree with that?
100% I'd agree with it, but I am going to change it and go with Corey Jordan. I think Corey Jordan's been brilliant. If we can get a, a second goal in this game, it'd be superb. But Corey's been brilliant. He got that assist in the first half of the goal. And I'm going to stop here because Salim's on the break.
Salim side, there's an opportunity on the edge for AO potentially. Salim goes alone, looking to get it across into the area. Good defending by Basingstoke, who can hook it clear.
Out here.
89 minutes played. Poole Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. Launched over the top again. Corey Jordan's there first, and he deals with it, but only to Josh Green. Puts his foot on the ball and sets it back. Ball inside to Harris. He launches it over the top, and
Parks, he's got to come for that.
Corey Jordan will hopefully deal with it. It may have gone behind for a corner. It'll be a throw-in right over by the corner flag.
I just don't know why we make things so nervous for ourselves. I really, really don't. And I think they're gonna do a long throw and launch this up. I wonder if the keeper's coming up. Not yet.
The keeper is staying at home as
nervy.
Well. Approaching that 90th minute here at Tattenham. Poole Town still leading by 1. Not long to go in this game. Thrown into the area, headed out to the edge. Chance for Basingstoke now. Slim side gets there first and clears the ball, but now we need to get out. Right to Halliday. Basingstoke launch it forward again, but Ao's there. Ao just needed to launch it forward. Ryan Campbell now picks up the ball, skips round 1. Ryan Campbell leaps into the challenge.
Oh, go on, Ryan!
Still Ryan Campbell plays the switch to the right hand side. Salim Saeed could be through on goal. It's still Salim. Tries to flick it round his man, and it goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. Still remains 1-0. I think that's 5 minutes added on. At the end of this game here, 5 long minutes to play. Slady picks up the loose ball. One last chance onto Shaquille Gwengwe.
No, he's never off. He's never off.
Oh, his shot was saved anyway, but Shaquille Gwengwe and the flag's up. Really not long to go now as Basingstoke, well, obviously in a rush to get on with it. Set it back to Halliday. Launched long by Basingstoke. Looking for Ferdinand up there, and he's got the leap on him. And there could be a chance down the right-hand side now. Dolling, ball into the area, headed away.
Get out. Come on, get up.
Harris, back out to Dolling again. Ao's dropped back into a defensive position. Don't foul him there. Still Dolling. And Ao's done really well. Goes down, and the referee allowing the game to continue, and it'll be a free kick to Basingstoke in a really dangerous position here.
Just silly. Silly, giving away a cheap free kick in an area like that is not what we needed whatsoever.
Well, Basingstoke now with an opportunity to whip the ball into the area. 91 minutes played, 4 minutes on the clock. A Basingstoke free kick, and it seems like it could potentially all fall down to this. Ball into the area, flicked goalwards under Adam Parks, and it's still alive in the box. And it's eventually, well, I think may have been an offside in there. It was a fantastic block. But no matter what, it wouldn't have counted. I think the flag was up for an offside, and we've escaped this time. But there are still 3 minutes to play, Jacob.
There are, and 3 minutes for us to... We need a second goal in this. I mean, look, I'm not going to complain if we win it 1-0 and get the 3 points. But the amount of chances we've had, Should be about 7-0.
Parks. Playing it forward. Slim Saeed leaps, doesn't win it in the air. Corey Jordan, rather, is there first, and it goes out of play on that far side. Basingstoke look to get on with it quickly. 93 played. 2 minutes to go. Back to Halliday. Halliday plays it short to Johnston Schuster. He launches it forward. Needs to be careful at the back. It's a good touch from Josh McCormick, who deals with it, but it's not a good clearance. Basingstoke with a chance at the death of this game here. Onto their right foot now. Difficult to see who's who out there at the moment. Ball flicked in behind. It's not a bad ball too. Chance now. Brilliant stop. And the flag's up again. What a stop that was from Adam Parks nonetheless.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I don't know how we've not found a second goal in this game. We've been so good all game, and credit to Basingstoke. They're really going for it, and why not?
Well, this has been probably one of the tensest games I've watched all season, in honesty. And it probably should have been about 4 or 5-0 to Poole Town. Adam Parks shown a yellow card there for a little bit of time wasting. Don't mind that at all, in all honesty. As he will be the one to take this free kick here. You can hear the whistles around us inside the main stand over here at Tattenham. As there is 1 minute to play. Parks launching long. Chris Campbell leaps, doesn't win his header. Harvey Slade with a ball over the top now, looking for Shaquille Gwengwe, who's putting pressure on the Basingstoke defence and has fouled his man. And now Basingstoke have got 30 seconds to launch this ball forward at the death of today's game. Halliday forward. Chris Campbell's there first, but heads it only to the yellow and blue of Basingstoke. Ball over the top now. Corey Jordan leaps and wins his challenge. Harvey Slade on the follow-up. Holds onto the ball nicely, and it's cleared over the top, looking for Slim Saeed, who's onside. Slim Saeed, he's around the goalkeeper with a chance to make it 2. Ball played across Shaquille Gwengwe. Jumps into the challenge and can't win it. Drama at the death. It remains 1-0, and there's somehow still time left in this game. Tom Blake, Basingstoke coming forward with the ball. Launched over the top, flicked on. There could be a chance here for Ferdinand, who's through on goal, shot goalwards, and it's wide of the post. And surely that is that. There's the full-time whistle, and we've done it right to the death as we secure a huge 3 points here at Tattenham. What a win that is, as we've done it. Gonna have some words from Ollie Kemp. Ollie, quickly sum up that game.
Well, I'm not sure how that game stayed 1-0, to be honest. Poole could have scored at least, 7 or 8 goals there. And then Basingstoke had their own chances as well, but, you know, we got the 3 points in the end, and that's the most important. But it was a real nervy ending there.
I mean, it really was, wasn't it? It was a superb 90 minutes of football, similar to Tuesday's game against Farnham. I mean, the slight concerns, we probably only found the back of the net once in today's game, but no matter what, we'll certainly take that 3 points and back to winning ways. That's the most important thing at the end of the day, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah, definitely. After a few disappointing results, not disappointing performances, because I think we was, a bit unlucky in some of the games we've played recently, but yeah, we just needed the win today, by hook or by crook, and we got that.
100%. And who was your standout player based off the 90 minutes out there today, Ollie? And give us a reason why.
I'd probably go, I think Billy Lowe's was really impressive, but I'd probably just edge it to Josh McCormick. I thought he had a really solid game at right back, was up and down the wing, and I think Josh McCormick gets my vote. What about you?
I think that's a completely fair shout. Jacob's gone on to record some full-time scenes out there, just doing the full-time tweet, but we will leave it there for this afternoon's Southern League Premier South match. A brilliant 3 points in the end. It was nervy, it was tense at times, but the Dolphins came through it and earned the win. And a huge 3 points as we move on to Tiverton Town on Tuesday. We do move up to 3rd in the league table, exactly where we want to be at this stage in the season. Big thank you to everyone who listened along with our commentary so far this afternoon. Full-time score here at Tattenham. Poole Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. Up the Dolphins.